Hello everyone! Welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey, and today we have a special bonus episode. We are gonna be visiting Leanne's island. She's been in communication. She wanted to donate some items towards the coastal bill. We went back and forth and I told her that it would be okay, and so we planned a day so I could go and collect the materials. And I was recording behind the scenes, and I like what I saw on her island. It was amazing. There were some special areas that were really good, and I wanted to showcase it. So I asked her permission to see if I could do a little special bonus episode, so you all of you guys can see her island. And I'm very excited, and we are about to start that journey and head over there and start seeing what she has created. All right, so we arrived on her island, and we are about to walk out. And one thing I want to mention, she didn't have a microphone, so a lot of our conversation was through the game in chat. But in the future, she does want to get a microphone, and maybe we'll do another tour. We'll hear her voice and see what she can explain on what we are looking at. But as soon as I stepped out, I really liked what I saw. I was very impressed right away because the feel was already so different compared with mine. I like the arrangement, I like the tone, and I like the vibe, and it was completely different. And it was such an amazing feeling because this is my first time going to somebody else's islands besides another person that I know and Nestor's island. So this is the first time actually going to somebody else's island, and it was such a different feeling, seeing how everything is built. This little area right here, like that little fire pit area, is great. It's simple, it gets to the point. You have the benches. I love one of the things that I really like so far, and I noticed it right away, is this intimate paths, intimate locations. Just one square takes you down. Look at this dock right here. And you see how the dock just keeps going, like those little steps goes down the water leading to the boat. Those little details, this little nature right here, that aspect of it is so good, and I really mean it. And this already has a vibe, because in the future I want to do a forest town, and there's some areas of this that has that feel, that nature, that woodsy, that is covered. Because right now my first town is very still open but more brick style. Then we got the coastal, very beachy vibe. But then the forest, and I want the forest to be, there's some areas in here that has that vibe. Look at this right here. This is, and I know I've seen this in builds, I've seen it in different places, but it's so nice to see it because I don't have it in my island. So for me it's always new to see something like this, and the ideas were just evolving. I like how the path are just laid out in square, just leave it all grass. Compared for what my style building, that is more like city style building, very small town or very city like, using a lot of sidewalks, a lot of the black cobblestone path. This one has that country vibe, very woodsy, very grass. I love this right here with all the doggos. One day I want to do something like this in my island, to get all the doggos and create a little section like this. But that's gonna be in the future. But this is so nice. It's just you're seeing and looking at the map and seeing what the way she approaches her different builds, and the way there's like all these little backways to go in and out, and small areas, and the decoration with the couches and all that. And like I've been speaking with her, and you will see her in the corner right here on the left hand. We've been going back and forth as I'm looking at, I'm expressing what I'm viewing and seeing at the moment, and taking my time, because I was impressed. I was really impressed because it's so different. It's like she's building without doing too much terraforming. She's building on the terraforming that's already in the island. I don't know that for a fact 100%, but it has that feel like she just is incorporating the terraforming that's already there, and she's building with it and using that as a tool. So because we're having all these different elevations, right? As we have like this level and another level, and then you see this tier level, and that really has opened my eyes a little bit for the future town, my forest town, because I want to have this type of feeling. Like I was already thinking my forest town will have like this hilly style, but this really confirms that I like that style. And right here we're walking on this path, we're seeing all this green, we got the barn, we got the greenhouse, we got the steps, we got and just the view. Like when I'm standing right here, you know, if you see this is a nice view, this is a nice area. We the way you see a little bit of the town hall area, the way you see the bank, and then you got all these different ways to get in and out of the area, because that's something that I truly like to do on my islands, and I want to have more ways to get around to different areas. And here she's already doing that, and she's already ahead of me, because that's something that I really want to do, and it's already happening. So you know, there she is. There's Leanne, and I'm just like really liking what I see. This little museum entrance right here with all the steps going up and the decorations around it. Then it leads you right back again to the town hall, and you see how this multi-little level, like you go up, down, and down again. Like it's really nice. Right here we have like a little plaza, very simple, very elegant. And I know she has explained to me that she's still, you know, it's a evolving town. It's gonna keep expanding. She's already working to expand her island to different sections. Now this I've not seen yet in different streamers or creators, and I thought this was really cool because they're like on the water, so it's like having a little boat house, and I thought that was really clever. And James, what about if you give us something like this, or even the same thing but in different colors, so we can use for like a little boat area, so we can put our boats? Because this is clever, and this is I may be taking inspiration of this because I really like this a lot, and I may want to try to do something right now in the coastal town. So Leanne, great job, you're inspiring me. I'm gonna be using some of these ideas in my coastal town, because I'm gonna try. I have an area that I kind of wanna maybe approach that scenario that you have right there in my island. So yes, I'm very excited. Her dog looks great with the fencing, with the palm wood, looks really good. So now we're going on this back way, and I like this, right? You have like this little high tier of land and all that. And then I noticed we have a little glitch right there, something special, but it's right underneath the bridge. It's all good. So I like this. I like how this bridge comes across, and I liked it because the way I do mine is connecting it and then keep going. I like this one goes down and you have like a little piece of land, and I thought that was really nice. I've not seen it being done, so to me this is the first time seeing this type of build. I do like the bananas, I like the palm trees, and that little foliage right there. I like how she has some of the glowing mushrooms that I don't use that a lot. I am planning to use my mushroom in my forest town. That's why I'm saving them, is for that area. But it's really nice. Okay, and then we have, I'm pretty sure this is one of the new houses that we have. I like the tone of it. I like the white picket fence, and I like you're in the step, and it looks really nice. It just looks very cozy. Now this build I really like. Once again, I've not seen anything like it yet. So I like the structure of it. I like the fireplace. I like the high wall, and I like that fencing on the top. It just gives it that little touch that it just makes it a little bit more stand out. Like if everything is just one big sculpture. I like the couches. I like the hardwood floor right there. I will say, Leanne, in my opinion, I think if that hardwood floor, you raise it one square and then raise your bill in the back one square higher, so it feels like the deck is elevated. For me, I think that'd be a style that I will approach it. That way it's not just so flat, and we have like a little deck area right there leading towards that little fireplace seating. But even if you don't raise it, it looks fantastic, and I'm being honest, it looks really good. This is another inspiration that I want to take that mentally and take it to my island. Now this pathing right here, I fell in love. I love the feel of it. I like how it that one square, I don't do many passing like that myself. My passing usually is either 2, 3, 4. The approach of just one square, and you take those intimate turns inside and climbing up surrounded by tree is so good. Like, it's really good. It's inspired me to start working on my forest town. Like, I want to do that, but I gotta finish the coastal town. But great inspiration, and I'm glad that we have it on video, because I want to go back and rewatch this in the future again, so it stays with me, so I remember why I fell in love with those type of pathing. It's really good. So now that kitchen area was fantastic. It's a little outdoor, very rustic, made out of brick. It can endure the weather. It's just, it complements that very well. Then over here I noticed that we have this little fence lining. I didn't know what it was when I first saw it. I was like, man, this is I like the idea. I didn't know what it was for, and then she wrote me, and it's kind of like a shark fence. So you have this beach area, and you have all this seating and all that. People can swim, but then you don't have to worry about sharks like getting in. And I thought that gives it a touch, that gives it something extra to this build, to this layout, to this island, and something new, something unique and different. And once again, I've not seen anything like this myself. Personally, I've not seen it. So this is something new. This is something, again, that I'm taking a mental shot and keeping it in my head. And like I said, the good thing is we have this video, so we can always come back and reference this video. But it's really good. Like, I like the idea. Like, it's a little fence under the water, keeping things that way the sharks don't come in, and then this little pool or jacuzzi or little area is really nice. I like how it looks with the sand, and I like that it's not too full. I like you feel the space. It has some decoration, but it's simple. For my take, I really enjoy it. And now the beach decoration is, for me, this is great. I think I find hard sometimes to decorate the beaches, because sometimes we want to overdo it. And this one, I don't know, it feels like a little resort in a way, but you have the space, like you have space between the different seating areas. So if you imagine a lot of people, like this section here could be for a big party. And then I like that you have like one bush, one red, you have one yellow one over here, but it's not overdone. I feel like you're still keeping the beach vibe very well, and I like that it's open. I like that it's not crowded, because that's a little bit of my approach when I approach my builds. I try not to make them too crowded and too full, but like always, it's everybody's taste, right? It's how we approach. And this is my first time not just looking at a picture, but actually walking on an island and observing how you guys are decorating, how you guys are building, how you guys are placing your items. And it's so different, but it's still a very eye-opening for me, because I'm still learning. Every day we are learning, and this visit was a big learning experience for me. These steps right here, again, I'm in love with this. I truly love this. I like how you see those steps under the water. It's so clever. It's so good. I'm gonna be doing that. I want to approach this. I don't know how I want to do it, but I want to do this. And I like the spacing, because I still like that you see the sand and then the steps. I think that's really good. It's just for me, as a aesthetic, as a point of view, as a build design, as just something nice. It just looks really good, and I like it. And I don't plant a lot of flowers under the water, but the way she's doing it is nice. It's subtle. If you're looking for them, you see it, but if you're not looking for it, then it just blends right in. It's not like overpowering. And maybe I never approach putting flowers under the water, but I like how it gives it that little extra color. But I like her approach, because it's very similar to my style. Very not too full, but not nothing. So I like that. I like that a lot. Once again, we have like a little simple stairway just leading up. And then she texts me right here that there was nothing. So she hasn't got to work on this area just yet. I'm curious to see what she's gonna do in the future. But I do like how her island layout is really nice. I like all this river around this particular section. It's really nice. It's like, I don't know if she made that or was already in her island built, like already there on her map. But it's really nice because you could build something really nice. You could do like your own home right there, and that's your property right there, you know, like very secluded from the rest. Like you got your own property line. Like that's where my mind went, like, oh, this could be like where I place my house. Because even in my own island, I got no idea where I want to place my home. I don't know where I want my property to be just yet. It hasn't clicked. But on this island, and I saw that a little island like that with all that water, I feel like that's like my private little island. So it's really, really nice. I like this too. I like how she somehow is incorporating the wildlife, and she has fences, so she's keeping it in, and it gives it that extra. It's living. It's like this more movement in the island. Like you see it. Like it feels more lived in a way. Like you got all these animals and nature and just with it, and it's really nice. And maybe that's something that I need to think about, how to incorporate the wildlife into my builds, into the island in maybe a specific way. I don't know. Since my approach are always more city style build, more town build. I don't know how I can do that, but I like the feel because I saw all that movement and it was really nice. So we saw her little mining area, really nice, really cute, very simple, but straight to the point. She's getting her resources. I like it. I like that the mine is like in this like little cave, little opening, and it's nice because it fits the vibe of this island right now. Because nothing is too big, but nothing is too small. Everything is kind of hidden, and it's really, really well done. I like this older bridge right over here that is leading you to this area of the beach. And who knows? I see a sleeping bag. I see a little campfire. Maybe she's planning something great for over here. You know, we're always evolving, right? Our islands are always constantly being built, being evolved. We are redoing, but it seems like she's stretching out. I've been noticing a lot of path, and then she did tell me that a little more down the road in the video when you see her writing, she's been like sending all these extra path, and I can see it on the map, like there's all these extra paths going across her island. So she must be planning something, and I'm excited because I kind of want to come back in the future. I want to be able to talk with her. I want to be able to approach and hear her aspect and what she's thinking behind her builds. I think that's something that's gonna be good, but no pressure, you know, because I don't want no one to feel like uncomfortable, but if you don't feel like speaking. But this was such a good opportunity. I like this right here. It's like a very secluded little corner, very hidden but very intimate. Again, it's in this island. The one thing that I've been noticing is like we have all these little intimate spots, very cozy, very secluded. Like you can, like in real life, if you wanted to be alone, if you wanted to have some peace and quiet, like in this island you can find those spots and just be able to just relax and take in the nature. This island is very nature vibe, very good, but it has a good feel. I like the colors, I like the scheme, I like the way she's laying the fences, I like the way she has like the fern bushes. I like that the way she has the statues right now, like in this corner, decorated, and everything has a feel to it, and I like that, you know, and it's really, I'm impressed, you know, because it's not easy to design an island. It's not easy to keep a theme on an island. Is the way we need to keep approaching our layouts and the way we are expanding. We're always thinking, how can we match, or are we creating something new? And her layout, I really like it, especially those paths that takes you like to different levels, up this tier, and then to another tier, but very intimate, but surrounded by woods. Is an inspiration to me that I'm taking for the future forest town, because I'm excited. I'm excited to get to that town in the future, just like I was excited for the coastal town, but you gotta finish the stuff that you have. But right here, right now, this is her helicopter. I've never flown one just yet because I was not able, I don't have one yet. And she's letting me fly her helicopter. I was very excited. It was my first flight. For the first time, I'm gonna feel what Reeps, Benny, Spec, all of them are talking about KD, you know, all of them, like how I see it on their videos, but I haven't done it. And I didn't know. So here I'm gonna struggle. I'm trying to figure out the controllers. I didn't know how to, like, how you go up or how you go down, how you travel. We had a little glitch right here. I just fell through, and we went back and landed. So yeah, so no big deal. We're gonna regroup and we're gonna take flight. Leanne was trying to tell me how to do it, but since I was doing it more with a controller, because I play Dinkum with a controller, I don't play with mouse and keyboard. So I was trying to figure out in the controls how to I just pressing the different buttons, and then I figured I need to hold this one down, and finally. But once we take flight, it was really such a good experience. You know, I never flown one. I never been able to get that air view of an island and to see how it feels and how it is. Definitely, Rips is correct. Every time he says it's so much faster to travel, especially when your islands get bigger and bigger. Here, I was trying to figure out how you go forward. So I was pressing button, and we know I just failed. So, you know, I'm gonna get it in just one moment. We get it, but one thing that Leanne did for me and Nestor, and I want to make it clear, you know, is that she went out way beyond what she wanted at first to donate. You know, first she wanted to give materials. She wanted to donate a couple boats and jet ski towards the coastal town, because, you know, it takes time and resources to build all that. So when I came over, she already had 4 full chests. She gave me a helicopter. She gave me 3 motorbikes. And Leanne, I'm very grateful and thankful for everything that you have done. You know, it's freeing me time to be more creative with the builds and the islands, and I'm grateful. I'm speechless because I've been taking my time. I've been concentrating more on designing and not completing some of the quests. I've not gone after the helicopter because for me, when I'm designing, it takes me such a long time to design and create the layout that I want. A lot of times off cameras, I'm doing back and forth test runs of the build before I start recording for you guys. And I know I have Nestor, and Nestor helps me as much as she can, but this extra help that you just did, because Nestor was just gonna start grinding it out to get jet skis, to get boats and all that, and she's gonna continue doing that. But you already gave us such a leg up on this. We are very grateful. I want to say thank you again, because it's such an amazing thing. I know resources are hard, you know. We had to play a lot of time to get those resources, so I'm very grateful, thankful for everything that you did, for everything that you're doing for the channel, so I can continue building, creating videos, and just making it great, you know, for all of you. And all those extra boats and jet skis are gonna really make the coastal town feel great. I'm excited to do a tour in the helicopter you gave me of my island as well, from the air view, because I never done it. I'm excited to do it. So yeah. All right, so right now we're still looking at her island. You know, we're doing the air view, and it looks so much different. It's so great. Like right here, I didn't know how to get back here. I didn't do it by walking, but it's so nice. You know, you got all your brew, you got all your plants and everything, and it looks so great. Then I noticed all these extra paths that are leading to different areas of the islands that are not built. Maybe you're gonna build something new there in the future. I'm excited to hear from you, to see what are your plans, and maybe until we can actually speak, maybe do another video where you can put your voice with us so we all can hear you. Go ahead in the comment and explain a couple of things, you know, explain what you're, if you want to, you know, your approach, where you're heading, what you're working on next, because I think I'm pretty sure all of us right now want to hear what are your future plans. But your layout is really good. I want to say it again because it's very different than mine. It's more nature heavy, more cozy. It's definitely very cozy. It has that vibe, and you got those pockets. Some of your ideas have been amazing. I'm taking notes. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna bring them to my island as well as whenever I get to the forest town. I like the jet ski. Put inside those houses. There are so many good ideas that I've not seen personally. First time seeing them in your island. So it's an amazing thing. So yeah, so flying a helicopter is also great. I'm glad that I'm able to do it finally. It's been a journey, never done it since Dinkum got released, and I've been watching so many people flying helicopters. I've been wanting one for so long, but I've been stubborn because I just want to design and create, and I figure I don't need the helicopter right now. And now we were slowly gonna get to those points where we have enough resources at the moment that we can concentrate and work towards jet skis, motorbikes, helicopters, and all those big items. And you went ahead and already beat me to it. So once again, thank you from both of us, because I know it takes a long time to get all these resources. But yeah, everyone, this is Leanne's town. Again, here we are. We're falling. There must be a little spot right there that it doesn't like me. I don't know why, but I just kept falling through the same spot. But this is her town. Go ahead, comment. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys like the most in this town, because I think there's so many good areas. I think the way she had her plans, the pathing, some of the fences she's using, the intimate spot that she has created between the beach, between the shark fence. There's so many great little details in this island that I know a lot of you are going to be inspired. A lot of you are going to take with you, so we can use it in our own islands. So go ahead, don't forget to comment, so Leanne can also read those comments, and that way she gets even more pumped to keep creating, to keep upgrading, to keep doing amazing things on her island, because it's all hard work. Her taste is great. It's a different approach than my approach, than your approach that you're probably looking, but it is so great. I'm just very thankful that I was able to do this, that she allowed me to put this video out for all of you to see, because I think it's a good way for us to get inspired, not just the way I build, but to see other designers, other creators, other builders that are out there. Like you guys are watching this video, you are all builders, you are all creating amazing videos, amazing thing. And yeah, so now we are going to about wrap up the video. And there was one more thing that I wanted you guys to be wow, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to my house, my personal home, it's not decorated. It's not near decorated. I use it for storage. I put stuff in my house, and I was blown away when this low. I had to stop in my track, because I've never seen such a pretty home. I'm gonna say it's perfection. The layout, the living room, the kitchen, the bed, everything is so good. Because I haven't done that. I don't do that in my home. I haven't decorated. I haven't touched anything inside, and I was truly blown away. But this is the end of the video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and we'll see you next time. Alright, see you later. Bye.